Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Now today's topic is about intermittent fasting and how you can lose weight, but you also get fat and can become diabetic. Now it's interesting how people are really excited about not eating these days. And there's so many books and courses about intermittent fasting and the different variations of it. And if you're new to intermittent fasting, the basic summary of the diet is that you basically do not eat most of the day, and then you eat all of your calories and meals during a maybe 4 to 8 hour window of opportunity. So for example, you're fasting all day, you don't eat anything, and then between, let's say, 8 p.m. to midnight, you eat all of your meals and calories. Now, some of the less strict variations give you an 8-hour window, and thus maybe from 4 p.m. to midnight. But the true intermittent fasting is only about 4 hours. Basically, you're eating one massive ongoing meal. And the promoters of intermittent fasting say that the benefits are, fat loss, more muscle if you're exercising, of course, improved insulin sensitivity, less inflammation, and more so that you get to eat your favorite foods and not get fat. And that's the real marketing sales pitch. Yes, the short-term effects are good for some people, especially the weight loss and for those that don't exercise. But the long-term effects is actually the opposite. Now, in a minute, I'll tell you the only real benefit I find for intermittent fasting and what type of person should follow it and for how long. However, let's first discuss the negatives based on the newest scientific research. So, in a recent study in 2018 revealed that the subjects who used intermittent fasting, they lost weight, but ironically gained abdominal fat, what some doctors call central adiposity. Now, also, the cells of the pancreas that release insulin showed signs of damage, which can lead to diabetes. Also, the markers of insulin resistance were detected, which can again also lead to diabetes. And increased levels of cancer-causing free radicals were observed. Now, a researcher that did it, Anna Bonassa, noted this is the first study to show that despite weight loss, intermittent fasting diets may actually damage the pancreas and affect insulin function in normal, healthy individuals, which could lead to diabetes and serious health issues. Now, in another study done in 2015 showed that these popular fasting plans may have some serious drawbacks, especially for those who have adopted them as a lifestyle rather than as a temporary short-term strategy. Of course, it's interesting that all the previous studies showed a boost in aging accelerated free radicals even during the short-term fast. Now, in this first study, the common intermittent fasting approach was tested, eating only during a 4-hour window during the day. In this study, the subjects didn't lose weight. They did not, but they did gain intra-abdominal fat. They developed disordered eating behaviors, basically binge eating. They developed insulin resistance in their lives later on. They showed signs of inflammation and display a gene expression profile favoring lipid disposition. This means that their genes started preferring to actually store more fat, especially in the belly. Now, there's a lot more studies actually showing that intermittent fasting doesn't really work, especially long-term, and especially for improved health. And these studies that are coming out are recent. Now, simply stated, just in these two studies, it showed how, these type of diets really screw up how your body is supposed to make and manage insulin, which might lead to type 2 diabetes. Then there's the whole abdominal fat gaining issue, that pregnant belly look that's usually seen with, out of shape middle-aged men and also postmenopausal women. Now, in future videos, I'll also reveal how intermittent fasting actually kills muscle. It increases stress hormones, it decreases testosterone, it lowers thyroid production and slows your metabolism, and causes major hormonal imbalances, especially in women, which takes a long time to fix. However, if you're going to follow an intermittent fasting diet, please do it short term, maybe 2 weeks at a time, and then go back to a more traditional eating plan. And then after a few weeks, you might give another 2-week cycle of the intermittent fasting. Personally, I think that the real benefit to intermittent fasting is the fact that you don't have to prepare so many meals and worry about eating multiple times a day. It is easier, so that's good for busy people. But the bottom line is that almost any diet will work short term. But most diet and exercise programs do fail long term, and the reason is due to hormonal imbalances and the fact that your body quickly adapts to these poorly designed, what I call fad diets. And if you'd like more information about this, take a look at the next video below. In the description area, just click the special link and watch that next video. And don't forget to also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you can get notified about the next videos coming soon about this and similar topics. As always, thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.